What's up, everybody? I'm Lauren. I'm hot for food, and today I'm going to show you how to make a yummy meal with tempeh and green beans. This is something I put together pre-quarantine as a recipe, shot the photos, was going to make a video of it, and then I kind of went with my more recipe-like content, but this is a fully fleshed out recipe. This has a recipe. It's on the blog. These tasty tempeh croutons I've been making a bunch and putting on salads, rice bowls, noodle bowls, eating cold out of the fridge because they're that tasty. And then I'm going to show you how to make a miso green bean dish with caramelized shallots and almonds. Now I don't have shallots. They've been really hard to find at the store, so we're going to use red onion. If you can get shallots, it's way better with shallots, but this is a good substitute if you can't find them like me. So let's start by making these tasty tempeh croutons. On the stove, I already have some brown rice cooking because that's what we're going to serve the croutons over with the green beans. Now I have been using this tempeh, which I really like, and I find it's quite soft and doesn't need to be steamed in advance. But when you open your tempeh, you may find, if it's a different brand, that it's very hard. And it might require some steaming. So what you can do is just cut your big brick in half, and you can do the metal steamer insert in a pot with a little bit of water, or you can do the bamboo steamer in a pan with water, you know, going up to before it hits the bottom of it, and steam it for like 15 to 20 minutes till it gets soft. That might just help absorb some of the flavor, make it a little less bitter. But I don't know, this tempeh I find I don't need to do that with, so I just go straight in and we start seasoning it and baking it. I really like this one. It already has a nice mild smell and flavor. So now we're just gonna cut this into bite-sized cubes. Now we'll make a marinade in a mixing bowl with avocado oil, nutritional yeast, some garlic powder, smoked paprika, sea salt, and ground pepper. And then just mix this up and then toss in the cubes of tempeh, coating them really well. So that's it, basically. You either want to lay them out onto a baking tray with parchment paper or a silpat mat, and you can bake them at 375 for 30 minutes, flipping them halfway through. But I prefer the pan-fried method, so I do it in a cast iron pan, and I just fry them on one side for 3 minutes, another side for 3 minutes, and then I have to lower the heat as the pan gets hotter, and it takes another 1 to 2 minutes for each side. And I just find they get a little crispier. I don't know, I just prefer that technique, and it's actually quicker than the baking. But you could also do the baking so that you can just let them go and you don't really have to, you know, sit by a pan and watch them. So either or, doesn't matter, whatever you prefer. The oil's already on them, so I mean, I don't recommend doing an oil-free version personally. So after the tempeh's in, you're just gonna wipe out the pan while it's still hot. Just keep it over medium. And you're gonna add a 1/4 cup of sliced or slivered almonds in there. And we're just gonna roast them up for a few minutes until they're golden brown and kind of fragrant. You definitely wanna watch this and stand here while you do it so that they don't burn. So that looks like about the right color. So now you wanna take them out, put them in a dish. So you wanna ensure you have everything ready. I've cut my red onion kind of like I would a shallot, so I made it the same size. It's very thinly sliced so that it cooks quickly. This is miso, water, and lemon juice combined, 1 tablespoon each. So you want to heat your pan over medium-high with 2 tablespoons of avocado oil. You're going to put the shallot or onion in and the green beans. So get everything coated in the oil by tossing it, then just let it sit for about 3 minutes. Don't toss. Toss again, cook another 3 minutes. And you want the beans to be bright green, slightly crisp, but not overdone. And the onions or the shallots should be caramelized. If you don't know if the beans are done by looking at them, just taste one. But this is looking really good to me. They almost get brighter green when they're ready. Yeah, they're perfect. So now this pan is super hot, right? Turn it off when it's ready and let it sit for about 30 seconds. What we're gonna do is pour in the water miso lemon mixture, give it a toss, and then immediately get it onto a platter or a dish. Don't leave it sitting in the hot pan because the beans will overcook. Okay, so here's our little dinner. Basically, I have a little bowl of rice. My rice was already cooked, sitting on the stove. I had just done it while you weren't looking. And then you want to serve it with your green beans. I actually don't mind it with the red onions, but the thing is that I like shallots better because they're just a little sweeter. And there we have it. I like eating out of this little bowl. The beans are so good. They're so simple, but the miso just gives it that little kick that you want. I love green beans so much. I was a little bit inspired. I have a lemony green bean dish in my cookbook with my Hot for Food cashew parm on top. So I wanted to kind of do another sort of more Asian-y variation of that. I love those Chinese fried green beans that you get. This is not quite like that, but it's more reminiscent. It has more of an Asian-inspired flavor. You know what would also be good on this? If you don't have almonds, you could do like a gomashio, like a crushed sesame seed, like Japanese condiment on there. I even have, you know what would even be really good on it? Remember my Tokyo popcorn mix seasoning, which was the nori sesame popcorn? If you had that left over, which I happen to have in my cupboard, sprinkle that on top. I have it in here from cookbook testing, but it's nutritional yeast, dried seaweed, sesame seeds, garlic or onion, I can't remember. Oh my God, but that on there, yeah, it's like a good topping for everything. Okay, well I hope you can find some green beans at the grocery store. All right, well happy quarantine cooking. Hope you guys try all of this together or a component of it. Honestly, these just like on their own, I would just eat this whole plate of green beans. Okay. The recipe's on hotforfoodblog.com. Go check it out. It's linked below, linked in the card. Also subscribe, of course, and tune in to my Instagram at hotforfood because I'm posting lots of stuff there, including every Tuesday I'm doing IG Live, Hot for Food Takeover. I have some very exciting guests coming up, 2 of my favorite bookings so far. We will be having none other than Riff Raff on the show. I don't know if you guys follow him, at Jody High Roller. He is a big supporter of the vegan movement, and he's going to be my guest on Takeover, as well as Canadian songstress legend Jan Arden is going to be on Hot for Food Takeover. I've listed the dates below. Stay tuned to my Instagram. It happens every Tuesday. The time varies based on people's availability and time zone, but it is every Tuesday. I've also been downloading the videos and putting them up here on YouTube, so you'll still get to see it if you can't join in live, but like, we're stepping up our game here, people. All right, I'll see y'all next Wednesday for another video. Bye.